Hello, everybody, and welcome to Series 2 of A Familiar Quest. Too Fast, Too Familiar, working title. I'm extremely happy to be here in the DM seat with these wonderful players who we're going to introduce before we get into the story. So let's kind of go in overlay order, starting with M.
Hi, I'm Emme Montgomery. I play Gale, who you might know from season 1 as our local rat barbarian baby boy angel. My pronouns are she, her, Gale's are he, him, and I am so excited to be back for season 2. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. Michelle.
Hi, I'm Nguyen Bradley. You can find me on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. My voice is a little rough. Woohoo! I play Mugen, the two-headed death dog who has a heart of gold and is dumb as bricks and has a flying broom because you can't take that away from me. Todd gave it to me because he made a bad decision, and we use it all the time and use it for things you're not supposed to use it for constantly.
I would never dream of depriving a devil dog of his favorite stick. So, Hope.
Hello, my name is Hope LaVelle. You can follow me on Twitter at the Hope LaVelle, and I am playing Dottie the Dandelion, who you might have remembered from season 1. I just guesting a couple episodes. I think it was a couple episodes, but
Yeah.
Dottie is back, and she's got more music to play. So very excited to be here.
Excellent. Let's go, Gabe.
Hi, I'm Gabe. I like being in the middle. I'm playing Marvel, who is a lovely, good boy imp that the thing on his pitchfork is ham, and you will not get a different answer out of me legally.
Oh,
What?
I'm so concerned.
Okay. It's ham. If you think it's anything else, you'll have to talk to Marvel's lawyers, I guess.
He's got 6.
And, last but definitely not least, Eugenio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio. I'm DM Jazzy Hands, and I am playing Pest, our little spiky, too many teeth, too many eyes, worm, druid, ex-colonel friend who may have metamorphosed into a butterfly. Time is very strange and confusing in Barovia, so, but there's a chance that he's a butterfly now. Or a moth. A moth, I think, is what we went with.
Some amalgamation of thing with wings.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. I would like to take a moment before we actually hop in to remind you that you can get all of these familiars in Idle Champions right now. Forms old and new, friends old and new. And I do believe Veronica, the event for Veronica is still going on right now. So get in there and grab everyone's lovely Dark Lord today. And if nobody else has anything to say, then we will hop in to Barovia.
I have something to say.
What do you have to say?
We are
Oh,
very
no.
excited to have you as our
Yes,
DM, LaTia. We're so
that-
excited.
All right.
So you're coming.
I actually
Yeah.
did forget to introduce myself. Hi, I'm
Uh-huh.
LaTia. I'm the DM. I will be playing lots of people and familiars and places and things. Lots of nouns. But thank you so much,
so
Michelle.
excited to
I'm
have you.
super happy to be here. Thank you all for asking me to come on. I'm excited. Barovia. A time in the not too distant or far past or future. Time is weird once you've kind of taken over the place and don't have the mists to kind of give you that odd feeling of insecurity and danger. It's been some time since we last saw our familiar friends. And I thought that we should kind of check in on them and see what has been going on. I'm going to roll a d6. That's number 4. So we start with Pest.
Pest, I think we'll go from after his metamorphosis, and he passed commission of rank on to Moth, and left the courtyard brigade of Castle Ravenloft in Moth's capable hands. Moth didn't last much longer before the whole brigade sort of mutinied. He kept forgetting to show up for morning drills. But in the meantime, Pest has left that behind and has been trying to take advantage of his slightly undersized wings to explore more of Barovia without the mists. And he has found several new friends around the place, but he always comes back once a week or so. Always make sure he comes back to Castle Ravenloft to check in with friends, to show them and tell them about all of the new things that he has discovered. And every time he's back, he goes up into that lab upstairs in the castle where so much horror was before we fixed things. And he goes in there alone, and he spends like a couple hours in there alone once a week. And then he goes back out and continues his explorations. But he's been oddly sort of carefree for most of this time. Only recently has he started to itch for some structure and hierarchy in his life again. So we'll see.
Excellent. I'm gonna roll the d6. That's not me. I am. All right. We go to Mugen, who I believe when last we left, Mugen had taken all of their various clone children and started an interleague baseball team.
Yeah, so technically speaking, these are like all of our children. Like there's like so many clones now, and I couldn't possibly take care of them all of ourselves. But I did notice they had a lot of extra energy, so I thought it'd be good to like harness it into something useful like a sport. So there's like so many clones that like we just sort of like 4 teams, and all the clones play against each other. But also recently there's been some around the full moon, there's been some 2-headed lycanthropes that kind of come out, and they seem scary, but they actually help protect the town. But also, they're very good at fetching. So sometimes on a full moon, we play with them, and it's very fun. And I've been doing this the whole time since our last adventure, and not doing much else except for hanging out with my friend Gale and checking in on my other friends around the castle, just, you know, poking around and try not to lick things that are not supposed to be licked. That was a problem for all of season 1.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay, well, that's not great. All right. That's a natural 1.
Mugen, you've been doing your absolute best not to lick things that should not be licked, but it's just if not made for licking, why can lick? You know?
For why was this thing made, put upon this earth, if I could not lick it? Clearly, everything should be licked. So I lick everything. I do sustain minor poison damage, whatever you want to throw at me. That one time I bit a bone, it was Straw's bone, and that was bad. But you know,
for the most part, you're fine though. I don't think you lick anything more than once, maybe.
Lots of things lick.
I think from there we will actually shift to Gale, who, when we left him, it started basically like a training camp. Tell us about that.
Yes, Gale decided to put his excellent nesting skills to good use after making his own home so cozy in the courtyard. He built out a complex that he refers to as the Gilded Whiskers Apartments. And it's really a space to welcome and orient new rats that are coming through the area, to make sure that they have a support system as they're, moving in, and to help train them. So the idea is that they get room and board provided, under the understanding that if ever they need to fight to defend the castle, they will do so. A frequent part of their training tends to start with what Gale affectionately refers to as dodge drills, where they just dodge Mugen trying to lick them. So Gale will get little spreads, like little bits of like jams and butters and little snacks, and wipe a little bit on the back of all of them. And then they have to run through an area that Mugen's in and not get caught. So Gale's really not helping with this whole teach Mugen not to lick things, but it's working out great for the rats. They're getting a lot more stealthy for sure.
I'm really curious as to how this is going. So if you could roll me just a general dexterity check.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
Dex for putting butter on rats.
Yeah, no, this is going to be for some of the current trainees who are trying to dodge.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, luckily
I
for
think you should
them,
roll for both. Oh.
that's a dirty 20.
Oh, very nice. All right, Mugen, go ahead and roll. Actually, I'm going to have you roll. You can roll me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you like.
I roll athletics, and that is a 24.
24. Okay, so this group of trainees, they're doing really well, but I don't know if it's the flavor of jam that you put on some of these trainees, but Mugen is all over them, and it's almost a little unfair how quickly Mugen is catching just one swipe, getting the jam off of them. But the good thing about that is that once there's no more jam, the rats are pretty much free.
And they learned a little something from it. So.
But you see potential in some of these trainees. Like, it may have taken a little bit longer for them, for Mugen to catch some of them. And you think that, with a little bit more time and training and maybe some less tasty jam, they could really have something going there.
I believe in them.
Awesome. I'm going to move down to Dottie, to Hope. When we left you had started a tavern.
Yes, as you may remember, as we left, Dottie had taken over a rundown tavern and named it Dottie Drinks a Lot. And there she handed out mead to all who needed it. But in addition, she turned it into a karaoke bar. And she influenced everyone to come in for singing night. Dottie would put on shows where she herself would tell great tales through the gift of song. And she also began to give music lessons to those around the town. So she spent time giving singing lessons and flute lessons and dulcimer lessons to anyone who needs it. She's just trying to spread the joy of music and secretly trying to start a band. She's got her eye out.
Ooh. Keeping her eye out for musical, what is the word that I'm looking for? People with musical abilities. There's a word for that I don't have right now. But every so often, somebody will come into Dottie Drinks a Lot, and they have the gift.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least, or a gift that could be nurtured with a little bit of Dottie's love and attention. And the 4 of you, oh my gosh, the 4 of you have lived this way in relative, I'm not going to say peace and harmony, because it's still Barovia. And there are still a lot of clones of you and butterflies and dodge drills and the occasional bad singer at Dottie Drinks a Lot. But it's nice and things are good. And Pest, on one of your flyabouts, I need you to make me a perception check.
All right. Let's see. Where's my character sheet? I've lost it.
Oh no.
It's all gone now. All right. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 24.
24. Excellent. You are on one of your flyabouts when you see white smoke coming from somewhere in the forests surrounding Barovia.
They've got a new pope. That's exciting.
Yes.
I didn't know there was one here. All right.
Barovia has found its first pope. And it catches you off guard for a moment because it's been a while since you've seen this kind of smoke in the area, and for a minute that you think the mists might be back.
Oh.
But the mists permeate an area. They don't rise up from the ground. Tell me, Marvel, why have you lit this fire?
Oh.
What?
So,
No.
Marvel is standing around a campfire with his pitchfork upside down, up to his mouth, almost like a mic. And there is an array of like dretches and mains, just little demons standing around the campfire, dancing. And Marvel is actually singing to them, flying around as his shadows are dancing. And you might hear in the distance, ghosts and ghouls and fiends aplenty. Don't you know your soul so gently taken by the ones below, ones above, and don't you know weakness or they'll stop your flow of blood. I once met a man named Bentley, medium rare, and consequently Bentley was covered in vines, seasoning the soul and mind. Just give up because you're mine. Marvel is your last divine. There's the clock, it's dinner time. And just like making them go left and right in conjunction with his rhyme.
I'm going to give you inspiration, first of all.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
I'll take it.
My little dance, I think, is what Pest is doing up, like, as he begins to be able to hear. Like, I think Pest will alight on a branch and sort of... This is the type of, like, structured, organized activity he's been craving since he left his little military behind. Choreography.
And they're dancing, they're definitely dancing like uncharacteristically zombie-like. But it's fine.
Hey, look, are they in unison?
Yeah.
Well.
That's all that Pest cares about.
That's right.
Do you clap when he's done?
Oh, yes. But like, it sounds like this. Can you hear? No, because I'm a butterfly. I'd forgotten how weird it is to play familiars.
You are free to make a perception check if you like, Marvel, to see if you notice your audience of one.
Absolutely.
For what it's worth, I'm very enthusiastic about it. I just don't know.
11.
11? Yeah, you notice it.
Yeah.
Up on the branch there, like a little grub worm with wings that it's kind of like a bee. They're bigger than that, but it's still disproportionate. You don't understand the laws of aviation. This grub should not be able to fly.
Well,
but he does.
Well. Maybe it is dinner time.
Well done. Hello.
Oh, it speaks. Hi.
Hello. Excellent performance. Truly top notch.
Wait right here. I'll be right back. And Marvel's gonna fly up towards this.
Oh, flies. All right. Hello. Oh, excellent. Truly fantastic job. Welcome to. I've not seen you about lately, but welcome, and we're thrilled to have your troupe.
Oh yes, my entourage.
Oh, that's quite fancy. All right. Well, I'm Pest.
You're a pest.
Yeah. Well, yes.
That's a very good self-awareness. I'm proud of you.
Thought about it that way. It doesn't actually feel very nice. Anyway, what's your name?
Well, we're Marvel.
We? Oh. Oh, is
Yeah.
that like the royal we? Or are there more of you? Okay. All right. Well, okay. What brings you to Barovia?
Well, there's a lack of mist, and it made it mystifying to me, wondering why it's changed. Air's a little bit nicer here. It means there's a lot more food here, like this. And he just like pulls up his pitchfork with this little piece of torched meat, and then just.
Oh. So, just to be clear, and out of total, unbiased and uninvolved curiosity, the mist's been gone. Good thing for you, you say?
Yes.
Oh, I'm delighted to meet you then. That was us, yes.
Oh, you're serious?
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. No, believe me, I know, but we did it.
Is that the royal we?
Oh, touche. Yeah.
It's weird.
All right. Well, you should come home with me and meet the rest of the crew that did. Well, yeah, that was forward. It's fine. And meet the rest of the crew that took the mists down and liberated the food or whatever.
Are they also bugs?
What? No.
It's very interesting. You had to think about that.
I did. I saw them a week ago. It feels like it's been several months.
Okay.
All right.
And he claps his hands, and the dretches and the manes puff away in the smoke, and he's just.
Oh! Something of the magic about you. Oh, we'll get along famously. Come on.
All right, Pest, where do you bring Marvel?
You know what? I kind of want to bring him to the pub to Drinks a Lot, to Dolly Drinks a Lot. Yeah. Dottie.
Well, hi.
Hi. Oh, it's been I know I'm early. I know we don't usually meet for the big thing until I don't know what the days of the week are here. It doesn't matter. I met someone, and he's kind of amazing.
Well, congratulations.
Yes. Look. Did I? Yes, you did tell me your name. Marvel.
Yes.
This is Dottie, one of the friends I was telling you about.
Well, hi.
Hi, Dottie.
Oh, aren't you just precious? You're early for karaoke night, but I don't know if you sing, but it's open mic.
Karaoke night?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna love that. When is it?
Well, I suppose. Well, it's always a good time to be singing, so whatever you want.
I'm not much of a singer. Marvel's the singer.
Oh, now don't. What?
Where are the rest of your friends?
Well, he's there. The
royal we. I learned that.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Dottie? Do you mind getting them set up, and I'm going to go let Gale and Mugen know that they should come on down.
All right, that sounds wonderful.
Is his friend a breeze? He said Gale.
Play on words, I like it.
Well, he's called Pest. I thought it was literal.
You know what? We're just a fine bunch of people, or familiars, creatures. We're just the whole package.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
Pest. Yes.
I'll go get. I hope that I interrupt a training session and thus must bring a butter smeared Gale and Mugen to meet Marvel.
I'm going to say yes and hope that Gale and Mugen agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a hazelnut spread today, though. So,
Incredible. Even
Little
better.
nutty.
Yeah, a little.
yeah.
But not chocolate. That'll kill me. I'm a dog.
No
still.
chocolate.
I whistle as good as a dog can whistle, and I summon my broom so we get there faster.
Yes.
And
These, they're useful but kind of slow.
Yeah.
Anyway, I met he's great. We should go there. Okay, when you meet Marvel,
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what to ask you at this point about him. Let's just go.
Okay.
Should we be on the lookout for anything in particular, or?
No, it might just be that he's exceedingly modest, brilliant singer, but then told Dottie he's not much of one. It's strange. Perhaps he's just shy, modest.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I do that sometimes where I'll say things like, "Oh no, I mean, I didn't know what to serve today," but like I knew exactly what Moogie's favorite food was, and I definitely prepared it accordingly. So sometimes people just maybe he just didn't want too much praise when you just met him, you know?
Maybe he's
Downplaying
something
it.
strange with his voice too, but and I'm sure it's nothing. You know, we only just met. I certainly don't claim to know everything about the imp. I think, yeah, it's not clear. Anyway, Dottie's getting set up, and they're there, and they came because the mists are gone. Apparently, people are noticing.
Did you tell him that we did that?
I did, and just seemed so pleased.
And you can see Gale's gonna kind of get up on his little hind legs and like stand up a little straighter for a second and kind of like dust himself off with his little paws.
Well, sounds like we have a fan. That's cool. Let's go to the tavern so we can give them our autograph.
Oh yes. Oh, what a good idea. Onwards.
Excellent. And your small procession of 3 actually flies their way. It's not even really a procession because Mugen's got the broom. But in short order, you arrive back at Dottie Drinks a Lot. What have the two of you been doing in their absence, Dottie and Marvel?
Got any meat?
Oh yeah, we've got lots of meat here. You got a preference?
Pitchfork size.
Well, you're a friend of Pest, so it's on the house. Here you go. And like Dottie is this tiny little dandelion, so she's like sliding it across the bars.
Oh, do you want help?
I got it.
Make me a strength check, please. Strength check.
Oh gosh. Strength. Oh, great. I've got a -1 in that. So that is not bad. It's a 12.
Yeah, no. It's not. You got this. Getting it up onto the counter was the hardest part, but once it's up there, you can just slide it on over.
Since I have the feet telekinetic, can I make an invisible mage hand help Dottie push it along?
Yes.
Incredible. Just ever so slightly, so it's a little bit less struggle. Wow, you sure are strong.
Wow. I've been working out and I'm starting to feel it.
I bet you're getting enough sun. It's that chlorophyll.
Yeah. You're mighty smart, aren't you?
No.
Okay, first you say you can't sing, and now you're saying you're not smart. I gotta tell you something. You can't be so down on yourself. You are a very unique and special being. And don't let anyone, especially yourself, tell you any different, okay?
You think I'm special?
Well, yeah, of course.
Thanks. You're right. I am special. And there's like kind of like a floating in midair and then kind of like sitting. Huh. What would a special person do? No, that's later. Oh, this is tasty.
It's about this time that the rest of the team makes it back to Dottie's.
Right over here in the corner. Marvel!
Oh, they're real. Wow.
This is Mugen and Gale.
Hi.
Not a breeze. Hi.
I'm the Gale one.
Oh.
Hi, Mugen. You have a tail too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Dottie. Can I speak with you for just a minute?
Of course.
They didn't happen to sing while I was away, did they?
Yeah, I was really hoping that they would, but we just talked over some meat.
Oh, that's all right. We'll have to make sure they come back around for karaoke. I think they were being exceedingly modest. I watched a whole production they did out in the woods, and it was truly, it was spectacular.
Well, then we really got to get them to sing. I got to hear this.
You do, and I was hoping the others would too. We'll make sure we bring them back for... I'm sure it's just modesty, that's all. Anyway, we can rejoin the group.
Do you eat raw meat?
Me, yes. Hello.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you see, Mugen has walked up to Marvel and does that thing the dogs do, sort of gets on their back legs and puts one paw up like,
Adorable. Here you go. Pull a chunk off. What about you, Gale?
Gale, yeah. In a pinch, I'll do some raw meat, but it's not exactly my favorite, no. So, more for you, I guess.
I pinch you. Now do you want it?
Oh. No.
Instructions unclear.
Oh my.
God, Gabe.
And Gale's just gonna turn and look at Mugen like,
well, you said in a pinch, and I think maybe Marvel's not super bright, so I just thought...
What? No, I am bright. And then I use a D6 of healing light on Gale.
Oh my god.
wow.
Oh, right. Also, they do magic.
Ooh.
Oh. Could I ask what brought you to Barovia, Marvel?
Well, it's like walking into a castle, but you can't get into the castle because there are walls. Now there's no walls. I was bored.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I've done a lot of things for the same reason. Yep. Okay. Can I buy you a drink?
Yes.
Dottie?
I would like that.
Yeah.
What kind of drinks do you have?
Well, we got mead and no mead.
Oh.
And well, there's not a lot here in Barovia. So, hopefully you like mead.
There's also water. We have water.
Have you ever mixed meat with your mead?
Oh.
I mean, you drink the mead and you eat the meat. I suppose it's mixing in your stomach.
See? Dottie gets it. So smart. I'll show you later. I'll take mead.
Right. I'll actually pour everybody some mead.
I just found him out in the woods. I know it's not that day that we all meet every week, but I had to introduce them.
Why are you all here?
We live here.
Why?
Our family's here.
But wait, what?
Our family's here. We're a family.
Yeah.
Like, you're the family, or there's more?
There's a lot more.
There's so many more.
We sort of accidentally cloned a bunch of our children.
What?
Believe me, the more details you get, the more confusing it becomes.
Your parents? You should be more sure of that.
One would think so, wouldn't one?
Yes!
Yes!
How about
Anyway.
you? You bring any family? Or are you traveling solo?
No kids. I have a brother.
But you had some companions when I met you in the forest.
Those aren't my kids.
No, of course not. But traveling companions?
Oh yeah. I keep them in my lapel pocket. I'm lying to you. I conjured them.
Yes.
Yeah. I summoned them from the hells.
Hey, Pest. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Yeah. Oh, we're okay with it.
Gabe, you can make me a deception or persuasion check. You don't have to tell me which, but just let me know what you got.
Deal.
I got a 17 on the insight.
Okay.
A nat 1.
All right.
Yay.
Rolled it outside.
Welcome
hide
to
it
the
from
show,
myself.
Gabe. That's how we're going.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Giant
Welcome
guy
to the crew.
trapped me.
Welcome to a familiar quest.
Yeah, you will do that a lot.
Pests, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point. There's just something that isn't adding up.
Yeah. Marvel, where are you from exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
Ooh, complicated.
Mhm.
Have you ever considered the concept of the Fey realm having a hell?
Only
What's
like every
that?
day.
Yeah, you'd be surprised of our dinner table conversations, but okay, all right.
Yeah.
And you came here because you could.
Mhm.
When did you arrive?
I don't have a watch.
But like very recently.
No, I just don't count the days.
That must be nice. I feel like I
There
know
was
everyone.
where? How long ago did you get rid of the mist?
Right, that's enough
Oh.
questions about chronology.
No one write this down.
Yeah. And what you plan to do while you're here? And also, why did you tell Dottie that you can't sing? And also, why did you have a different voice when we came in with Dottie? I'm very confused and I don't like it.
Oh, 3
Ooh.
questions. What do I want to do? Eat things.
You know,
Mhm.
I could have answered that one.
Why
you're
did
right,
I tell Dottie that I can't sing? I'm not going to answer that question.
You know, that's fine. I appreciate
Why did
that
I have a
candor.
different voice? Because I'm a parent. I
Parent
lied
or
to
a
you.
parent? You did. I
That
don't
was
know
my.
a whole lot. But
That was
appreciate
someone
a parent.
else.
That was someone else. Who was it? Was that your brother? You mentioned a brother. Was it your brother? Is your brother inside of you?
That's a weird question.
Yep. Take it in the spirit it was meant and not in the way that it was spoken.
You don't think that we could have just swapped places when you turned your back and then let us in, and then
That
I
does
came
seem
with you when he went somewhere else?
somehow both more complex and also less. Is that what happened?
No.
Dottie! Can I have
And
another
at
ale
that-
mead, please?
At that point, actually, as a Pact of the Chain warlock that can call an imp, a second imp steps to the side of him. Marvel me, Marvel plus, Marvel we, Marvel us.
Oh, right.
Marvelous.
Oh.
He's Marvel.
Dottie, what
He's
is-
Marvel.
What do you put in this mead? I mean, I don't know, but we all drank it.
No. This makes sense because I have 2 heads, but it's just Mugen, and both my heads always kind of just take turns saying the words, but it's clearly like one entity. But
See?
Marvel is just 2 heads, but they're separate, and it's 2 people, and
Mhm.
it's fine. I feel
And
like I
then-
get it.
The one steps back in.
Whoop. Oh, I wonder if I can do that, and I start to like smash my heads together. Nope.
Moogie,
Nope.
Moogie, no. Moogie,
Oh, no.
no.
Oh,
No, it doesn't. Your faces kind of hurt a little bit, but nothing's happening.
Maybe it's because I can't do magic.
I think that's it, Moogie.
So you said you're from. Oh, go ahead.
You know what this means? You could be a band all by yourself. You know?
Got it covered.
How exciting would that be?
Oh, I've got a show for you at some point, Dottie. Who they can play. They can play, they can sing, they can dance. Not well, but they can do it.
I look forward to that.
Any more questions? Are you confused and concerned? Both are fine.
Are you
Uh-huh.
a familiar?
Yes.
Did you, a familiar, just summon A familiar.
It's more like they're simply an extension of me.
Ah.
So, like, what are the tastier magic cats? Sorcerers. Sorcerers can double something.
When we know each other better, we're going to unpack that little interlude, but go on.
Sorcerers can double something.
Sure. Oh.
Some people can double things. Like Marvel. But then if you split them apart for too long, things get messy.
How long is too long?
Yeah, that's a
don't know
frequent
yet.
answer. You don't know yet. Well, that's
That
We
bodes
haven't
well.
exploded
experiment
yet.
I'm going to have to not do.
Too long is when we explode. If.
That's the third Marvel.
God, it was horrifying.
That's
It just like stayed right here.
It was
What
right there.
the- I feel like it looked at me, and now it's gone.
Well,
Well, I have one last question, and then I think maybe we should, let you take a break and being in the hot seat and all that. Where are you staying, Marvel?
Where am I now?
You're at Dottie Drinks a Lot.
Does it have beds?
Yes, it does, right upstairs.
I'm staying at Dottie Drinks a Lot.
Oh,
I heard it was a great place with music and karaoke and beds upstairs.
That's right. Wow, word gets around.
That marketing plan's really working, Dottie.
good, yeah.
It's about this time that you hear a knock on the tavern door, and two little plague rats come in, just kind of skitter in and find a seat.
Just to be clear, you did say
Can't be
cranium
about that
rats,
time.
right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, all right.
Do we
wait.
recognize them?
Yeah, they look just like Gale.
Are they covered in any kind of butter or hazelnut spread or regular type?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just need to say this out loud. We all did acknowledge that Marvel just eats stuff, right? And then you brought in creatures covered in hazelnut spread.
Not covered in one stripe of hazelnut spread.
That's enough. You put it in the microwave, then it's just No, okay, that sounds way worse than I meant it to.
I'll like
Very
it
much
more.
nice.
Familiar quest.
I hop over to the rats that came in and go, "Hi, good work today. You missed a spot." And I lick off the rest of the hazelnut spread real quick.
Mugen, I thought we were working on this.
They get
No,
out
don't
a
actually do
high. They get out a high before you relieve them of their hazelnut spread.
No.
Shortly after, in come other little familiars, and it's getting to be about that time that the tavern would fill up.
All right, I love this time of day. Time to get started.
I've lost track of time. Is tonight karaoke night? No, right? What day is it? Is it every
night
day
is
here?
Karaoke night.
That's what I thought. It's just I've only ever been here on one day, and then my first time on this day. Great. Just turns and stares at Marvel.
Oh, is that my cue?
No, I was just curious.
The tavern is filling up. Familiars of all sorts are coming in and ordering food and mead, and there is Dottie, do you have like a sign-up sheet or something for people who would for folks who'd like to do karaoke? Yeah, the sign-up sheet is going around, and there's already kind of there's probably about 5 people on it already.
Sweet.
Not bad.
And of course, Dottie's name is at the top already.
No, the sign up sheet is written so that no matter, like, every sign up sheet just has Dottie's name in the number one spot. Just several sheets of paper on a clipboard, and every single one of them has Dottie's name at the top of it.
Yes.
Yeah, Dottie drinks a lot is starting to fill up and become pretty hopping.
Gale is going to make his way over to the table with the rats and just kind of like check in, see how everyone's doing after their training that day. Maybe, buy a drink for a couple people who had maybe the one or two that got caught by Mugen the fastest to try and lift their spirits a little bit. Just kind of like socially making the rounds,
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a general charisma check, please.
Ooh. I forgot how slowly my dice roll.
Which reminds me. I'm gonna send you a
That's a
message.
5.
Okay. I'm sorry, say that again.
That's a 5.
That's okay. You do manage to lift the spirits of one of them. But the other two, now there are 3 cranium rats sitting at this table. The other 2 are 2 who kind of always get caught by Mugen. They're just feeling a little bit more down. It's like probably 3 trainings in a row that Mugen has just, like, they feel like they're just like, I think Mugen might be picking on me. Do you think Mugen is picking on me?
That is a great question. And I respect your candor in asking. And my hesitation to answer it is in no way, shape, or form a reflection of the answer that I will deliver you. No. Moogie would never. No. Mugen? No.
Hello, what? I come when I hear my name called, always. Hi.
Such a good boy.
Hi, Mugen. It's been like 3 trainings in a row that you've, like, got me first, and I was just wondering if, like, you're not picking on me, are you?
No, it's because the spread is very good. Today was hazelnut, yesterday was peanut butter, day before that was strawberry. Yeah.
Persuasion or deception, your choice, Mugen.
Persuasion. I'm a ding dong dummy. I don't have any harm in my body. 19 plus friggin' 1, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this cranium rat cheers up immediately. It's like, oh, you're right. I guess, I mean, it's been a pretty sweet series of spreads, I guess. I'm just overthinking it. Thank you, Mugen. Thank you, Gale.
Well, you know the reason Gale does that is so that you'll run faster because what does Gale always say? Fear is the greatest motivator. But I'm not gonna eat you. I just want to lick the spread. And I have 2 heads and I'm big. Yeah.
Actually, when you kind of trail off like that, the 3 cranium rats, they all laugh, and their spirits are all a little lifted. It's like, yeah, we know. We know.
Okay. And I just walk away and I start doing that thing that dogs do where I'm like sniffing the ground for like people dropping scraps and I'm just like eating like little bits off the ground like that.
Excellent Foley. Take inspiration.
Yeah, really good.
So Dottie, it's about that hour for karaoke to begin.
Yeah.
Like to open the set with something really cool and a performance check.
Oh, right. Right. So Dottie kind of hops up on the stage and hops up on a stool so that she can kind of be seen. And she kind of pulls out her flute and she goes, "Hoot, pitch, hoot, Okay, all right. All right here. Now, this one's everybody's favorite, right? Because there's not a lot of sun in Barovia. So we have to create our own sun. Isn't that right, everybody?
That's
All
right,
right.
Dottie.
A simple melody is locked inside of me. I want to set it free to sing this rhapsody. Find your song and let it grow. Let your light shine. Do not be afraid. The world is waiting to hear what you say. And she just like keeps going, and she kind of is giving this like motivational song to everyone.
Excellent. Roll a performance check with advantage because you sang.
All right, come on. I've got a +9 to this. Give me something good. All right, that is a 24.
Oh yeah. The first song of the night usually is what you do for people. Your first song is always so uplifting, and it's Barovia. It's better than it was, but it's still dreary, and people are still feeling a type of way about that. But your first song, it's almost like you bring the sun into Dottie Drinks a Lot. And at the end of your song, everybody is just like cheering and whooping. And even people who have heard this before, they're just like, yeah, Dottie, woo, woo, yeah.
She's like doing minor illusions and like just like pew, pew, little fireworks and stuff to like light up the room.
Excellent. With that, Dottie, you step down off your stool and the next performers go up. Did you actually put your name on the list, Marvel?
Yeah. You know what? Yes.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. And it's probably about 3 or 4 more performers that go up on stage and perform to various applause. Nobody boos, because the energy that Dottie has given to the room is just like one of positivity. And even if somebody is nervous or doesn't sing their best, they still get a smattering of applause and you got this, you'll do, like, you did so good, oh my gosh, until it's Marvel's turn. And Marvel, no one is like, you're a brand new performer to Dottie Drinks a Lot, and everybody is very excited to see what you do.
Mm-hmm. So Marvel walks up and I'm going to cast Summon Lesser Demons and summon 4 more imps so that we can basically create an a cappella troupe of our own.
Oh, yes.
And the thing is, when it's each, and Marvel also has one with shadows, the invocation to turn invisible as an action. And imps also have invisibility. So whenever it's one of the people's turns to sing, they go visible and the others go invisible. So the only visible ones are the ones that are singing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. I'm not doing another song.
That's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay. But you begin your a cappella song. Go ahead and roll me a performance check and take advantage for this fantastic show. Like, even I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna assume that Dottie has like spotlights and stuff that go on. Eventually, like, the spotlights catch on and everything. So it's like, as soon as one imp becomes visible, they have to focus really quickly, but they get the spotlight on them and it kind of moves around as the imps begin to sing. What'd you roll?
That is a 17.
A 17? Excellent. Yeah. It's a very good song. You are singing something with a theme.
I think like a boogie of Oogie variety.
I see. A boogie of Oogie variety. Okay.
Like, wow, whoa, and just like in tandem.
Excellent. This song enthralls everybody, almost as if you were casting the spell enthrall, but not mechanically.
Yeah.
And as you begin to sing, it's almost like there are like pyrotechnics and effects happening at your feet. And Pest, you were the one who notices this. That it almost looks like the like someone has set up a fog machine in Dottie Drinks a Lot. As this yes?
I'm just gonna roll a quick
I have
insight
spell
check to make
enthrall.
sure.
Can I cast that too?
Great.
If you would like to, Pest, what would you like to roll?
I wanted to perhaps, unless it's very obvious, there's a chance I feel that Pest might be concerned about the fog being smoke from a fire, having seen Marvel set a fire in the forest, and I rolled a 7 on my insight check.
Okay.
So,
But even then, you don't smell any smoke.
yes. Okay, fair enough.
You know, it looks different from smoke.
Okay. Then just I told he was modest, just wildly modest.
And what were you saying, Gabe? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm casting enthrall.
Cool. Are you casting enthrall on anybody in particular, or do you want this to be kind of a tavern-wide thing?
Tavern-wide, because it says creatures of your choice that you can see within range. And technically, as a spell sniper, I have 120-foot range, so I'm sure that it fits. Look, I'm a problem. I said this. I said this above
You did
board.
say this, and that's totally fine, and I appreciate and love you for it. Thank you. So yeah, does that require
Wisdom save.
a wisdom save? Okay, everybody, make me a wisdom save. What is your DC?
15.
Hess got a 18, though
I also got an 18.
is non-magically enthralled, so you can do it. I just
It's Dusty in here.
Lord. Yeah, Gale.
Nat 20, y'all.
Nice.
How dare you?
How? Literally, how? How did that even happen?
What about you, Dottie?
Oh, sorry. What roll is this?
A wisdom save.
It is a 16.
All right. So everybody, all major players succeed. I'm gonna roll a general wisdom saving throw.
If
for
nobody
everybody.
falls for this, what an ego crusher.
That's okay. I rolled a natural one.
Yes, good.
Oh no.
Welcome to a familiar quest. So
Mhm.
the whole tavern, with the exception of these four, is enraptured. Which is why it's probably these four, Pest first, who notices that this fog that is seeping across the floor looks a little familiar.
Hey.
Mugen, Gale, I don't. That doesn't look like, doesn't it? It looks a little. I think they might be back.
What? Might be back.
You all notice now that Pest has pointed it out that a very familiar mist is seeping into the tavern quite quickly. And as Marvel's song continues, the mist fills the room, completely swallows you all up. And everything for a moment just kind of goes white. And we're going to take a little break. A little break.
Ooh, well, off we go.
Happened.
All
Off we
right,
go.
it happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's fine, probably.
Probably. Ooh, all right.
All right, we're going to take like a quick 5-minute break. Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
And we will see you all back here for whatever it is that I've done. And welcome back. Thank you for taking a little break with us. And let's get right back into it, shall we?
Yeah.
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 So you all have been shrouded in what feels like a very familiar mist, shielding your view from your companions, from the tavern patrons, from all you can see is this shocking cloudy white mist in front of you. And suddenly it feels like you've been thrown very hard to the left.
Oh.
Not into anything, but just transported very quickly. And the mist around you begins to dissipate, and you see sunlight. And it's bright. It is so bright. None of you remember the last time that you've seen sunlight, true blue sky above sunlight. But as your eyes begin to adjust to it, you realize one other thing, that you are in midair and that you are falling. So I'm going to need just a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Okay. 6.
Fantastic.
17.
All right.
Oh.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So
And I got 13, but I want to fly.
well then yeah, you can't.
Oh.
You're trying to work those wings on your back.
Yeah.
They're not there.
The hell? No offense, Marvel.
Hey, is my broom gone? Questions I have.
No, your broom is
Asking.
with you,
Okay.
but you don't have paws to grab it.
Okay.
So it's just falling with you.
Mm.
Fortunately, what you are falling into happens to be water. And it is very important for two of you, as you realize that as you begin to descend, it is very difficult to breathe. But as the 5 of you splash into very cool water, what do you do? Don't take any damage, it's water.
I have never experienced this before. I have a really strong aversion to being submerged in water like this. So just try and break the surface and get out, but none of my limbs are what they're supposed to be.
Yeah, Pest, you had limbs. Now they are longer. They are longer, and some of them, they have claws on the end of them, and they're furry.
I gotta say, when I was a dog, I was way more tame about the self-licking thing. But I'm just, I love seeing it. I held back, but oh,
Yeah,
boy.
because I can lick my paw and look like a cat. You would have had to really do a whole like bending situation.
Listen.
A lot of stretching involved.
PG-13 show. Oh my god.
Whew.
Stupid things.
Oh. Yeah, I just a lot of thrashing and yowling.
And the rest of you, Marvel, did you manage to fall in the water, or did you catch yourself with your wings?
I got myself in my wings. But here's the question: because they stay for an hour, did my like 4 other Marvels stay? Because if so, we seem like jerks for not catching everybody.
Then I will say yes, they stayed, and I will retcon. I will travel back in time approximately 12 seconds and give you an opportunity to save anybody.
We're not gonna. I just wanted to say that we seem like jerks for doing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know these. Everyone else, except for Dottie. Dottie, I recognize. I'll catch Dottie,
yeah.
but I don't know the other 3.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Okay, so will you actually catch Dottie?
Yeah.
All right,
Two
cool.
of them will catch Dottie. Like, oh no, Dottie's nice. Help Dottie.
All right, awesome. So Dottie, as you begin to sail towards the water, you are suddenly held aloft by 2 familiar-looking imp friends that were just singing a cappella.
Wow. Thank you. It's so bright. I don't know what's happening.
It's a lot of chlorophyll. Is that how you work? Is that photosynthesis? I don't know plants.
Yeah.
I'm
Mugen. Oh yeah, go ahead, Gale.
I'm gonna panic as soon as I hit the water because rats are not exactly, aquatic creatures, and so I'm immediately going to try to like scramble my paws as fast as possible.
Absolutely. You try to scramble your paws as fast as possible, but you find that there are no paws.
Is that tiny dragon drowning?
What happens when I try to scream?
You go, you go, and bubbles come out of your stomach.
And just the more it happens, the more Gale continues to do it. Like he tries to scream once and this bubbly sound comes out. So then he's screaming at hearing the sound, and then he's screaming at the sound of his scream in response to, and it just like
It's this weird feedback loop but you actually start to realize that you are screaming underwater, and you're inhaling to scream, and you're inhaling water and you're screaming, but you feel like you should be like actually taking in water to your lungs. That should not feel good to a plague rat and to a cranium rat. I'm so sorry, to a cranium rat, but it's very quickly this feedback loop of screaming becoming quite natural for you to breathe and scream underwater.
And I think when I hit the water, I'm trying to get my paws to get me up, but then I don't have paws. And I do start to hear a familiar tone of voice that sounds like Gale, but when I look over, it's a big little seahorse. It's how we're describing it. And I just see their eyes really wide and the bubbles coming out. And I kind of wonder why I can hear underwater perfectly, and like why I'm not really thinking about breathing. So I'm just worried about my friend Gale. And then I look at myself. Two fish look at each other, and they're both me. They are two quippers. They are gold with black spots, so sort of like what Mugen looked like before, but just with scales now. And instead of wearing one of the heads wearing a little spike circlet, it's just a bone sticking out the spike. And one tongue is permanently like how I used to be as a dog, and the other fish is looks exactly the same, so there's no spike, and the back fin is blue like my cape of billowing used to be. And I have like 1,000 teeth though when I open my mouth, so that feels comforting that I'm looking at myself, and I still have all my teeth. But I'm two quippers now, and as I see my friend Gale freaking out, I turn both my little fish bodies and go towards him, and I go, "Oh, Gale," and you just see like my mouth going, "Oh, oh, 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 oh," as fish do, and I try to like get Gale on top of me to kind of lift him up like towards the surface, but I hesitate because I'm like, are we supposed to go up or down? Gale, what are we supposed to be doing? I am a fish. You are also some sort of water thing that I've never seen before.
Yeah, Gale, these two fish are talking to you in Mugen's voice.
The screaming just gets louder coming from Gale.
Oh no! And I try to like use one of my fins to like pet the seahorse. Gale, is it you? Gale.
Gale's going to wrap his little seahorse tail around one of the I want to say one of the fins of one of the fish, if you're at an angle where I can do that. Like Gale is clinging. I would say probably one of your like little side fins is what Gale is trying to grab onto. Just like like sometimes when babies want to be held by a different person, as soon as somebody walks past them, they do the grabby hands thing and they just reach and grab whatever they can. Gale is using his seahorse tail to grabby hands Mugen fish while screaming still.
Pest is having the worst day. Suddenly he's in water and doesn't like it, and he's observing a big little seahorse screaming at two fish
Mm-hmm.
and then like latching on to this is awful. So just but
And the two fish are
underwater is
also
not an
screaming
aquatic animal.
also.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
They're
I'm
all
gonna add my
screaming.
chorus. Right. But then Pest, who is not aquatic, but is in fact just this awful cat-like creature that shouldn't be underwater. When Pest tries to inhale after a scream,
Oh,
very
no.
poorly. Can I surface?
Yeah, absolutely. You can surface.
Okay, can I see Marvel and Dottie when I do?
Yeah, you look up. There they are.
Oh! Dottie! Oh. Dottie! Oh.
What the hell's is that?
Marvel! Oh.
I don't know, but
Why-
it knows us.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's kind of drowning or something, so maybe we should help it.
We shouldn't let it?
Help!
Ugh.
Help!
Maybe the
Dottie,
seahorse will
why
eat
are
it.
you leaving me here?
Oh my god.
We gotta help. We gotta.
Marvel, there's 2 extra of you that are not currently carrying anyone. Come get me!
Oh, what? Do I have to? One of them goes down, and it like puts the other edge of a trident out, and just kind of like.
I mean, I'm gonna try and grab for it, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
as long as the imp holds it steady, it's easy to do.
I do think once I get close to that imp, though, I'll just let out this enormous. Sorry. Up and away.
What are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm Pest.
Pest?
Yeah, I know, I don't know what happened to this or this.
Oh, you're one of that bug's children. Weird.
Oh, no, I'm not a clone. How dare you? They're troubled. No, I'm just Pest.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Look, tell me this is the strangest thing we've done, Dottie.
Okay. I mean, I trust you. You
That's
seem
not-
like Pest.
You did not say. Well, she didn't say what you wanted her to say, so then I don't believe you.
What? You know, I just realized. I think Gale and Mugen are down under the water.
No, there's
No.
like a fish down there.
Yes, I think that might be. Well, let's see.
When you look down,
the
you see a
little-
little fish doing this.
Yeah, that's Mugen.
What? Mm-mm.
And
Oh
the
my
screaming
goodness.
one's obviously Gale.
Obviously.
Well, what are we gonna do?
Well,
Now that
I
things have calmed down a little bit for those of you above the surface, there is a dock nearby that you
Oh.
can get some relief on, whether it be to not be in the water or to not be flying.
I look at Gale. Both fish heads turn. Sorry, what am I? Skippers? What are they called?
Quippers.
Quippers.
Quippers. I don't know where I got that word from. Okay,
Skippers.
quippers. The 2 quippers look at Gale and, well, I guess we live here now, but I guess we should maybe try to follow our friends up top. I mean, I recognize some people up there. Can you stop screaming? Yeah. And I can summon my broom from up to a mile away. This broom is a ridiculous item, so I summon the broom to go underwater. It goes boop underwater, and I go, "Can you maybe hook around this?" And then I'll I don't know, sit on it. I sort of like get towards the bristles and like stick my body in the bristles. And then
I like this.
Yeah, and then I command the broom to sort of follow up top, like where everyone else is heading to towards the dock.
Okay. So yeah, no perception check needed for this, those of you above the water. The broom that you so so very much associate with Mugen. Like, it's kind of sailing towards you all at an angle out of the water.
Mhm.
So like not the bristles of the broom, because that's where Mugen is kind of nesting in, but like the stick of the broom, it looks like the weirdest shark fin ever, as the broom just kind of sails at an angle towards wherever you three land on the dock. And just underneath the water, you can see Mugen swimming about in the bristles, and Gale, whose big little seahorse tail is latched very tightly around the broom in the water.
That's Mugen's broom for sure.
I mean, can we get them out of the water? They look like water things now. Like, what?
I mean, I can cast a spell. Well, I used to be able to anyway. Be able to cast a spell on us where we could breathe underwater. I don't know if it would work in reverse.
Dottie and Pest, make me a perception check.
12.
23.
23? Okay. Both of you actually spy at about the same time, wondering how best to solve this problem for your now aquatic friends. Sitting not too far away on the dock is Bucket.
Oh, well, that's a start, isn't it?
Rad. Pest, maybe. Oh, Marvel, would you mind helping us with this bucket?
Oh, yes.
What should I do with it?
Well, we'll fill it with water and we'll put our friends in it.
Oh boy.
Both of them?
Sure.
Well, I think do we have to say 3 of them now?
Oh.
Uh,
Hey, okay.
2 of them pick up. Well, they'll put you 2 down, and then 2 will pick up the bucket, and then go scooping, I guess.
Scooping.
Scooping.
Go scooping.
I will say that maybe I command the broom to go closer to the surface, so we're both sort of near the surface. I kind of test, like, if I'm in the water, I'm probably cool, as long as I'm not like out of the water. And I'm just like, hey, I think I'm a fish now. Gale's also a long squiggly fish.
Mugen, Marvel's going to scoop you up into a basket. Just let it happen, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gale, you gonna be okay?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Gail's just kind of like hanging upside down and just like flailing like you know when you see a puppy that clearly doesn't understand how to control all of its limbs at the same time, and they just kind of trip over themselves, and like 2 legs are walking and one's sitting and the other's high kicking like it's a rocket or something. Like they just don't know how to exist. That's kind of what Gale's doing as a seahorse, is just like getting his little sea legs, you know, but upside down attached to a broom that's moving through the water.
Your little flippers are trying their best right now. It's just, oh God.
I'm trying.
Oh
I'm
God.
using that little dorsal fin.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, without issue, Marvel, you dip you and your imp friends dip the bucket in the water, and because you are only 2 quippers and a giant miniature giant seahorse, you 2 fit in this bucket rather easily.
Are you done crying?
No.
Did anyone do this on purpose?
I hope not.
I didn't do this on purpose.
Hey, Dottie and I are normal, so I don't know.
We're gonna figure it out. Maybe it was the water that changed you guys, because we didn't touch the water. But maybe we're gonna figure this out. Okay?
Well, I think it was before the water. I lost my wings up before we splashed down.
Oh, Pest, you're like a. What are you? You look like a dog, but you're not a dog.
No, I don't know. I don't like the water. I like a very bad impression of Eartha Kitt in The Emperor's New Groove. I don't know what I am.
Are we stuck like this?
Well, we don't know. We're gonna find some answers, okay?
I've heard that other familiars sometimes change form. Maybe that's all this is. It's just that well, I don't think any of us have ever done it before.
Make an Arcana check for me, Pest.
Oh, all right. Sneeze a little, but yeah. Ugh. I'm so nervous about all these hot skill checks tonight. It's a 23.
Ooh.
He.
Yeah, you definitely, in your years and years and years of research with the professor, you've definitely run into familiars that are called Grimishkas.
Oh, no.
Which are, tiny cat-like familiars with, funnily enough, an aversion to magic.
Oh, no. Well, I'm something called a Grimishka. And, well, just you wait. You'll be saying that plenty, I think.
Why?
Well, and let's see. Pest is going to try to cast Druidcraft.
Okay.
And it will be successful, so I'll grow a little flower. But also, Pest lets out an as the magic courses through Pest, he lets out the Grimishka lets out this enormous cat sneeze. Like it seems like the cat sneezes and it is whatever, but then this shockwave flies out from Pest, and everyone has to make a Constitution saving throw.
We have to?
Because yes,
You're the worst?
yes.
Even in the bucket?
Well, that's
yeah. Even in the
yeah.
Okay, that's a 19.
It's DC 16, so Dottie.
The bucket's safe for now.
The bucket's safe for now. Marvel, though, Marvel takes 2 points of force damage.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, really now?
Sorry, Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel, you're knocked back just a bit from the epicenter of this shockwave.
Oh. Do you have a cold?
Eldritch Blast.
Do you really?
Yes.
Do you really? All right. Whoa, rolled a hit.
You sneezed on me.
Well, episode 1 PvP.
That's a 10.
No.
It's been great, everyone.
Wait,
I don't
think 2 blasts.
You
though.
do. Yes, you do.
Oh boy. All right.
24.
That
Okay,
one will
so all right, so the first one you let fly off as a reaction to the shockwave, it goes wide. The second one hits its mark for how many points of damage?
I don't know. It's probably going to be like a 2.
Watch it be a 10.
That's a 9.
It's the middle ground.
Punishment doesn't quite seem to fit the crime, but all right.
What a fantastic middle ground.
As it hits, Pest lets out this sort of combo, like screech of pain and also another sneeze, cause magic. But this one is not as explosive as the previous one. Ow! Oh, ow! This is awful.
Hey! Don't hit our friend. He's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
sneezy now.
sorry.
He almost sneezed me off the pier. What the hell was that?
I told you I'm allergic to magic.
Now?
Have you always
Well-
been allergic to magic?
No, I think it's this form.
Well, I guess we're all a little different. I'm real slippery now. And I command the broom to come glide over and go to the handle of the bucket and pick us up. And that's how we're getting around. A broom carrying a bucket full of water,
Yes.
full of 2 quippers and a seahorse.
Yes, that is how this is happening. I love it.
Yes.
I appreciate this.
Mugen,
Gale,
can I ask?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Which one of you should we address?
Oh, same as before. Both.
Uh,
And both of the fish kind of stick their heads out and they go, bop, 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 bop.
all right. Well,
I
at
think
least
fish
to
have
get
one
this
thing
year
they-
something new.
I mean, I'm still hungry, so that's nice. I don't feel different in that way.
That's
Gale,
good.
how do you feel? Maybe you want your own bucket? Is this too many fish in one bucket for you?
Please don't leave me.
Oh. Oh God.
Hey, Pest.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Did you ever want to become a Grimishka, or maybe
no,
look out your window and go, "Oh, gee, one day I really hope I wake up a Grimishka." Is there a foundation for this somewhere?
I admire their dedication to teeth, but aside from that, no, being allergic to magic does seem like it's going to be sort of a problem going forward. If I'm honest, I forgot my voice for a minute. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Still
no
new. I'm still
problem.
getting used to it.
For the
Aren't we
adjustment
made
period.
of magic though?
Yes.
Inherently.
Ish. It's not great. I don't know what to tell you. It's really sort of my personal hell, if I'm honest.
Okay. So we'll find someone that can make some kind of allergy medication for that one. In the meantime, correct me if I'm wrong here.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you normally change forms on
Oh.
purpose?
Oh,
Isn't that normally how it goes?
yeah. Maybe I can. Oh,
Could
well.
we try just changing back?
Well, now this is interesting because see, I used to change forms all the time, but this feels different. This is like my natural, but maybe I'll try that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, try to, I guess, wild shape back into a pest.
Okay.
Which
I like this. I like this.
You tell me what happens. A pest is not a beast, so
No,
there's that.
And I think you would know that.
Uh-huh.
So roll a d20 for me, please.
You got it.
And I'm going to pick high and tell me
Well, I got a low. I got an 8.
Okay. So you do not change into a pest. What you do change into,
Oh no.
because you are a Grimishka with magic nonsense. You become a giant worm.
Oh.
Oh, you're big.
And I say giant worm, I mean like a worm like this big.
Oh, you're medium
Oh.
size.
pretty big for us. For me, anyway.
It's big for a worm.
Yeah.
I pull
Oh.
out fishing line.
How dare you? No, what? I wasn't prepared for a worm voice. No, this is just a wild shape. It's fine. Oh, well, that wasn't successful. Can any of you change your form? I have to change back. Do you know how quickly I've adapted to having limbs? And I'll wild shape back to the Grimishka.
And you're a Grimishka again.
Oh, no such luck,
Well,
Gale.
I mean, I guess we can try, and we can just sort of closes their eyes and just goes, dog. No. I tried my best though.
It's worth a shot.
I saw. I was concerned for the amount of effort you were putting forth, to be honest.
Dottie, can you make me another perception check, please?
Perception.
Oh boy.
This great.
Yeah, you got it. Who's seen that movie?
Man?
That's a 4.
The 4? Okay. I think feel free to tell me I'm wrong for what you've been doing this whole time. But I think that the notion of so much sunlight has been revelatory to you sitting here on this dock. You've literally just been photosynthesizing. Yeah, you're just sitting there like the sun is nice. It's
Yeah.
your dandelion bloom has opened up. It's all
Yeah.
bright and yellow and beautiful and
Just
It just-
humming to myself.
mhm.
I'd forgotten how much I missed the sun.
Is the sun making you more like powerful, Dottie, or?
I just feel real good right now.
So should we go down this dock and try to go back home? Or I don't know where we are, but I don't know how long this water in this bucket's gonna last. Also, if it's real sunny, won't it evaporate? I don't know. Table talk here, guys.
Can I lick the water?
What game?
Yes.
Okay. I want to taste the water because I want to see if it's salty.
Oh.
Yeah, there was reason.
no.
Everyone just thinks I'm weird first off.
No,
Stop.
I knew what the
pretend.
reason was. I knew what the reason
Pretend.
was.
Like we shouldn't assume.
But yes, you can lick the water. It is salty.
Oh.
Listen, this is an ocean.
Oh,
Or
we
is
don't
it?
have those in Barovia.
Is the sword
Unless we
sword
do.
coast out? Is the sword coast a sea or an ocean? I don't
Oh, I
remember.
think it's a. Oh.
Are they this? How? What's different? What's different about the two? I thought they're the same thing. This is
One
Michelle
of them
talking.
is-
I don't know.
No, I think one of them is like oceans are definitely saltwater and seas can be freshwater.
The minerals in the rock are what makes it salty.
Can I?
This is-
It's spicy water.
This has been Ocean Facts with a familiar.
AFQ2 Ocean Facts. Oh,
Has anyone been here before? Like, is this ringing any bells for anyone?
not to me.
You, all of you can make a history check.
Oh, yes.
Pest,
should
you
ask.
can with advantage.
Uh-oh.
11.
2.
So proud of you. 15 for Pest.
You all are
Is
so
that
smart.
with advantage, Pest?
It was.
Oh.
Jeez.
Listen.
Oh, wonderful.
Nothing. We do nothing. We stay here for
Listen.
8 more episodes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. And then an 8 for Dottie. Marvel, you are vaguely familiar. You've probably been through here once very quickly on your way elsewhere as the traveling familiar that you are.
Mhm.
Pest, as you get a look, like you kind of stop, take stock of where you are. You look around, you see a big wall in the distance, and even further, kind of dotting the landscape, you see a couple of big statues, huge statues.
Sorry, I need to take a moment because I am excited. Pest is going to have a normal reaction.
A mountain kind of off to the west a little bit, and if you look probably just a little bit further past some of these statues, you see a great black tower.
Does Pest know where we are?
Pest is familiar with Waterdeep.
Oh, we're not in Barovia anymore, my friends. Well, yeah. Did Barovia have an ocean?
No, I suppose, yes, all right, you're right. I was going for, it's Waterdeep. It's the city of Waterdeep. Let's go.
Ooh. Is it made of water?
Why is it called Waterdeep? Have you ever
Yeah,
thought about
You know, no, there's water near it.
If we evaporated all of the water in this big, big, big lake, would it be water thin?
Just really roll off
Hey.
the tongue.
Hey, Gale. Thanks for reminding me. Didn't we come from Waterdeep to Barovia? Like a really long time ago?
Moogie, we're home.
Wow. But do you think I don't recognize us because we're like fish now?
It looks different from a bucket.
I've never, ever smelled it from this kind of angle before. This is not what it smelled like when my little sniffer was on land.
Well, maybe we can figure out a way to get back on land somehow. Maybe we can transform or something like other creatures do.
Did we bring us here because we missed home?
I wasn't thinking about it. I don't think so. I kind of thought there was a mist that Marvel made, and then we came here. So I kind of feel like it's Marvel's fault, if we're really being honest.
Yeah. Marvel, what did you do?
Also, it'd be called Water Shallow. I've been thinking about this the whole time.
Don't change the subject.
I didn't. That was the original subject. You technically changed the subject first, having a private conversation that I wasn't a part of.
All subjects are always changing. Also, we're in a bucket. We're looking at a different area than you.
Oh, also, well, if let's say I did bring you here, isn't it a good thing that I brought you home?
Wait,
what
but
about
did you
Carrie?
though?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do this at all.
Oh.
I just liked being responsible for something.
Well, we should head to the city and maybe find a place to stay.
Yeah, maybe someone can help us.
Do you all rob people?
What?
No? Okay, just getting the baseline.
Like for fun or?
Does the answer change?
Depends what you're asking.
Yeah, we've taken from
Let's talk
They're
on the way,
adventures.
Marvel. We'll talk on the way.
I haven't
All right.
traveled with fun folks in a long time.
All right, you begin a trek up the docks. You don't catch too many eyes. I don't think it would. You know what? You get some attention being like the flying broom with a bucket with 3 aquatic creatures in it.
Yeah.
Get some looks,
Sure.
but weird stuff happens in Waterdeep all the time.
Yeah.
So it's not too terrible of a thing.
Marvel,
Art-
Marvel, stop
Yes.
sneering at the passersby.
But they frown and it's funny.
Someone needs to get a hold of their familiars, you hear somebody say as they
Someone needs to get a hold of a better makeup artist. Marvel.
What?
I never. And this woman like wraps a scarf around her neck and like stomps off in a huff.
Lovely scarf. Never mind.
Is there anywhere in particular that you are wandering, or is it just until you see something familiar?
You're
gonna kill me with that.
I need to load up the rim shot button on my. Anyway, I think if Pest starts sneezing, that must mean magic, and maybe they can help us. So I think Pest is just gonna sort of walk this winding path, and just like as he sneezes, like a game of hot and cold, right? But with sneezes.
Okay, roll me an investigation check, but
Mhm.
use your wisdom.
Oh, that's better. So that's 11.
Okay. All right, because it's technically it's like a perception, but you're looking for something and you're trying to gauge it by how terribly you're sneezing.
You know, like you do.
As one does.
Like you do. You get you all walk for or fly for maybe half an hour or so. And you see all sorts of fantastic things. The dock ward is kind of bustling this time of day. and you follow your nose, or rather your allergies.
Yeah.
It's an imprecise science at this point. And you don't come across any particularly magical things that can help you. But if you would like to give me, all of you would like to give me a perception check. No disadvantages for our bucket friends.
I'm discovering I did not build Marvel to be good at anything.
Same. I rolled a 9.
21.
20 total. Shocking.
Who got the 21?
Dottie.
Okay, thank you.
I can't die.
Save us, Dottie.
Cool.
I'm just in the bucket, jumping up and down, like each fish is going up, going, hi, hi, hi. I'm totally not even paying attention.
You definitely amuse a couple of kids that are walking by. Like they definitely think that this is like the coolest thing that they've seen all day.
Mugen's here to make friends. And do nothing else.
Make an intimidation check, Marvel?
100%. 7.
I'm so proud of you.
The kid that you're trying to scare looks at you and just goes,
I'm gonna eat your parents.
What?
like, Mama? And then the kid runs off to their mama. Oh my goodness.
I as we're doing this, Gale is just kind of sticking his little, like, he's in the water, and every time they pass something that looks like it might be a snack, he's gonna try and poke his little face out and just use his little snout just like a vacuum cleaner, like anteater style.
Oh, yes.
And just try and
Absolutely.
suck up any little snack he can find.
Yeah, roll me just a D100.
Oh.
This is percentage, not amount of things.
Oh gosh, okay, that makes me feel much better.
Yeah, no. Definitely not an amount of things, just a percentage of things.
That's an 18.
Okay. So you're still getting the hang of your snout. And you don't get as much as you want to, but you get some crisps, which are probably not good for a seahorse. You do pass by a pet store, where they have there's like a fish tank outside that says feed the fish, and there's some fish food, and you definitely get that. It's like little pieces of like little shrimp and krill and stuff like that, like stuff that they can, just kind of throw into a tank that a couple of like big goldfish are swimming through. As you pass by and you steal some of the krill, the goldfish actually kind of look at you a little offended. Like, that was our food.
Oh.
Are we still moving quickly? Like, are we
Yeah,
being dragged?
it's kind of a slow flyby, and like they really only get a chance to like look at you like with disapproving fish faces.
It's my first day as a seahorse. I'm really sorry. I'll make it back up to you later.
We're hungry too. My name is Mugen. Bye.
We're hungry too. My name is Mugen. Bye. I love it. Eventually though, Pest, you start sneezing up a storm.
Oh, good.
And at that point, what do you do?
Oh, someone doing enough magic that maybe they can help us. Should we try?
Make a perception check for me.
Oh,
All of
well,
you.
that I'm much better at than the other thing. That's what I get for saying that. It's a 13.
13? That's okay.
I rolled a 0 because I get a -1 to perception.
Oh my god.
I perceive nothing. I don't do anything important for a.
You're in a bucket.
Bucket.
I think at this point,
Oh no.
Mugen, what you've stopped jumping out of the bucket to say hi to people. You've started swimming around the bucket to see if you can make like a cyclone of water. And and Gale is unfortunately stuck in the middle of the vortex, just kind of like swimming or like being swum in circles.
Did that when I was a kid. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just having fun.
Pest, you see very quickly out of the corner of your eye the cause of your allergic attack. It looks like another kind of like four-legged creature
Oh.
that is darting down an alleyway.
Whoa.
But what is unique about this is that there is what looks like a floating ball chasing after this thing.
Oh dear. So Pest wants to chase after the four-legged thing that made me sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
Part of Pest that is now a creature that's kind of like a cat wants to chase the ball of something. So as I'm darting off, still sneezing a bit. This way, it's got four legs. That's all I managed to get out. We'll get it. We'll get it.
Pest has just run off towards something that now, as you watch Pest dart off, something dart around an alley corner and disappear.
I command the broom to follow.
Okay, the broom follows.
Are you all coming?
We're right behind you.
Yeah.
And as you all kind of dart around this corner following Pest, the five of you come to a very interesting sight. Pest, you are sneezing up a storm behind this floating ball with what looks like four little eyes, and hissing backed into a corner is what looks to be another familiar that is not looking very happily at this floating thing in front of it. And we're going to find out what that is next week.
Exciting.
Moderately
concerned, but excited.
It's going to be fine, you guys.
I'm so worried about us little ding dongs. We're so much worse than we were last season. There's something wrong.
We're in a and we're in a real city. We're in trouble, y'all. We're in trouble.
Step on us, and that's the end of
the royal wave.
Oh boy.
That's
the episode title. The episode title is the royal wave.
The royal wave. Yes, exactly right.
So thank you all for coming along the beginning of what promises to be a very exciting adventure. 3 familiars in 3 forms that they have to learn how to handle. An imp boy who's just a little guy, just a little guy, and our wonderful Dottie, our wonderful upbeat Dottie. Thank you all so much. Let's go around doing a round of outros. Let everybody know where we can be found, and then we'll see you all next week. Let's go in reverse order. So I'll start with Eugenio.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eugenio. You can find me here and on Twitter at DMJazzyHands. Where can you find me this week? Tuesday and Thursday, I'm streaming on my channel. We're going to play some Cult of the Lamb tomorrow because I'm a sucker for a bandwagon. And also it looks adorable. And then Thursday, I'm going to scream at Elden Ring a lot. It's going to be great. No more Rivals of Waterdeep on Sundays. We had our season finale yesterday, but you can catch up on the whole season now on our YouTube. You'll be able to get the finale, I think, tomorrow. And my podcast called The Last Refuge. We are in between our penultimate and final seasons, so we're doing bi-weekly episodes, but you can catch up. It's called The Last Refuge. You can find it wherever podcasts are podded.
Excellent. Thank you, Eugenio. Gabe.
Sorry.
Gabe?
Hi.
Why have you done this to us?
You're a nightmare.
Hi, I'm Gabe. On the internet, I'm Gabe James Games, but you can also find me in the woods if you look up. That's it. Okay.
Terrifying. Hope.
How
Save
to
us.
follow that? I have no idea.
You gotta get closer to the camera, Hope.
Okay.
Just
Hello.
as close.
I
Perfect.
don't want to do that. Okay. Don't look too close at me. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Hope LaVelle. You can follow me on Twitter at the Hope LaVelle. Please catch me on Tuesday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. PT on Children of Erte with Dungeon Master Deborah M. Wool. It's a beautiful story. We've got some fantastic characters. It's a really good time. So that would be twitch.tv/demiplane RPG. Thank you.
Excellent. Michelle.
Hi, I'm Nguyen Bradley, and I'm going to get farther from my camera. My mic doesn't go super far, so I can really only go right here, and I'm going to lose my voice. You can find me at I Am Chubby Bunny on the internet, and on Twitter, and on TikTok, and on Instagram. And this Thursday, I'm going to be on Fandom's Twitch channel playing games. We're doing Mario Party. We're playing by my rules of physical violence. What else am I doing? And next month, I have a bunch of announcements. One of which is that I'm going to be on a drama play called Vampire the Masquerade Port Saga, and I'm a cool vampire, and that is very fun. And I've got one more announcement coming in 2 weeks, and that's with me. Woo!
That's a really good mic. It picked you up really
Yeah,
well.
that was really good.
It's a road.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Hi, I'm Emme Montgomery. I'm a voice actor, tabletop RPG player, Twitch streamer, and freelance host. You can catch me everywhere on the internet at Negaoryx. That is Negaoryx. I am just getting back to streaming now after being away for some medical reasons. So come by and say hi as I try to remember how to exist online. Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you so much for being here. You all were wonderful, and I have been your DM for this season, LaTia Jacquise. You can find me on Twitter at LaTia Jacquise. With Rivals over, this is the only thing that I'm doing, but I think I'll be doing an interview on Thursday here for this and talking about stuff. I'm just getting over COVID, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll tell you
You're
when I
great.
know. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. This has been wonderful. I can't wait to see where this goes. You all are fantastic. And we will see you next week. Bye.